right, so let's go ahead and listen to this. Let's go ahead and get into this with Megan Rapinoe, I guess, from the women's U.S. soccer team. She has a press conference here. Let's go ahead and listen to it.
I'm a member of the LGBTQ community with pink hair, and where I come from, I could have only...
Of course you have pink hair. Which is funny that she would even say that, but of course you would have pink hair. Anyway, let's do it.
Dreamed that I would be standing in the position I am today at the White House. I'm also a professional athlete, and I've helped, along with all of my teammates virtually here today, one teammate literally here today, win 4 World Cup championships and 4 Olympic gold medals.
Hey, good for you. You won all that. That's awesome.
For the United States. And despite those wins, I've been devalued, I've been disrespected.
As opposed to who? You've been devalued and disrespected as opposed to who? Because here you are on the what was this on the CBS News? But okay, let's keep going. Let's see.
And dismissed because I am a woman.
Well, first of all, I guess right off the bat, we're just going to have to go ahead and ask, because of the LGBT community and things like that, what is a woman? Since anybody could be a woman, just don't, you can just have whatever equipment down there you want and you're a woman. So I got to ask, well, off the bat, what is a woman? And yeah, let's just go ahead and keep going.
And I've been told that I don't deserve any more than less because I am a woman.
I would like to hear her reasoning behind that, or that she's supposed to expect less. Who told her that? She certainly makes more than I do. But go ahead. And then I know other men. But okay, let's go.
You see, despite all the wins, I'm still paid less than men who do the same job that I do.
And that's when the narrator would come in and say, and she does not, in fact, do the job that men do. Because if she did the job men can do, and this is why I say right off the bat, one of the best things that can possibly happen, I guess, in a situation like this, is that she should just go ahead and just sign up to play men's soccer. Let's see how she stacks up. And I think, tell you what, let's just take it one further. Why don't we just eliminate all women's sports and we just roll all of them with the men, and then let's just see what happens here. And let's be fair here, women's sports brings in a lot less revenue than men's sports do. Hell, a lot of women don't even want to watch women's sports. It is what it is. If it wasn't for, perverted old men, it wouldn't be many people watching women's volleyball. Anyway, let's do it.
For each trophy, of which there are many, and for each win, for each tie, and for each time that we play, it's less.
Oh.
And I know there are millions of people who are marginalized by gender in the world and experience...
Yeah, I have a feeling what's going to happen with this is the same thing what happens in WNBA, where the NBA men are going to have to subsidize women. We're going to have to subsidize women. Our gender is, because their gender can't pull in the numbers that ours does. And people are free to watch women's sports all they want. It's just people aren't watching it because it's lower level. It is what it is. It's lower level than men.
The same thing in their jobs. And I know that there are people who experience even more, where the layers of discrimination continue to stack against them. And I and my teammates are here for them. We on the U.S. women's national team
if I'm not mistaken, the women's U.S. national team, or one of those national teams, women got beat by under 15 age boys. They, I think it was an exhibition match, and they were getting beat by 15-year-old boys. You should get paid. If that's the case, if you can't even beat 15-year-old boys, those 15-year-old boys need to be making what you're making. And you're making more than you're literally making more than kids who beat you. They're making nothing. And a lot of those boys are probably they've never even been heard of. Never made it to pro like you did. And actually is a professional playing. And they beat you. We've got to get out of this whole thing of trying to use race, sex, and immutable characteristics to get ahead in society. We've got to stop this. We've got to stop this. She has to know that men, if it's bringing in more revenue, what can you do? There's nothing you can do besides do what they're actually going to end up doing, which I'm sure is starting to make it where the men's league is going to have to pay them. It's going to have to pay them more for being subpar. Not subpar for women, but subpar, as far as the as professional sports goes, be it men or women, they're paying subpar level soccer, so they're getting paid just like that. Anyway, comment, like, share, subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. All right.